Hi, good day to everyone. Welcome you to Exambrix, our unique video tutorial specially prepared for you. Now what you're looking at right now is a Win4D Advance statistical software. Alright, I'm going to change this data to, I'll start with the Singapore data. As you can see here, all you need to do is just to change the button, you can see all the data that you wanted. Now, I'm using the all draws options right now. I've received requests asking me about how to do analysis for double AA numbers, meaning they are looking at the 12 permutations numbers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the steps using Win4D Advance software. Currently, the versions I'm in right now, as you can see, is version 3.1. Alright, so if you're not at this version, it's very likely that you're not going to see a lot of things that I'm going to show to you right now. One of the latest features that we have is called the hot direct tracking. As you can see over here, at one glance itself, you can know that for a fact that the direct numbers that the software have actually analyzed for you, alright, is always on track. We have a lot of top prices. As you can see over here, red are the first price. So all I want to say is that the earliest you upgrade, the earliest you get to enjoy the benefits of getting yourself standing into a very good chance, a very highly potential chance of winning top prize. I think that is very, very important. So I really hope all of you will take note of this, because this is something that we should, and I think we need to take note of, because it definitely is going to be of a great help to you. Right. So if you're not, I mean, what I'm going to say is that this is something that is going to be a lot more different from the past, right? So if you're not getting this version, the direct number that you see here is not going to be the same, right? Because these new direct technologies that Exambrix has developed, right, is something that we track and we do the analysis for you almost every draw results that comes in. So in other words, the direct numbers itself will calibrate by itself. Alright, I will classify this as fully auto. Alright, you don't have to shift the gear manually. It will be calibrated automatically for you. And that's something I would say is a very advanced technology and also a very advanced programming, right, done by Mr. KL Tan. So if you're not upgrade, my advice to you, give us a tinkle at 9230-0837. My name is Hai Tong. Alright, if you're not called out the Win4D Advance software, my advice to you, do not delay. Let's get started right now. Okay, I received a request about how to do AA numbers, how to do a very good system 2D double A numbers. Okay, as you can see, I change this to system 2D. Right, I'll go to the double A numbers. Now there are many steps, but I'll show you something that has been practiced many years, and we find this one of the very good methods. I'll sort this by the average 10 draws. Why I do this? Because I'm looking for something that performs almost every draw, or a very high performance. You can see it for the past 30 draws, it hit average 1 hit. For the past 20 draws, 1.1 hit. For the past 10 draws, 1.5. What does it mean? The number of hit has increased. So it definitely worth you looking into it. Then once I come into here, I'll go straight into this thing called the system filter. I'll go into system 4D straight. I'll explain to you why I do so, because with this you got a bigger range of numbers, alright. But most importantly, how to know which numbers to pick. Okay, one of the methods you can apply is using this NG table that I have here. Immediately from here, you got to switch this to AABC. Alright, so if you are ready, let's go. Now what I can see from here is that most of the time, alright, most of the top price for Singapore data, as you can see over here, okay, hovering around this region of 15, gap 15 and above recently, especially 18 to 20. So in other words, if I were to go into this range here, okay, what I'm going to do is I will definitely will take into consideration gap from gap 12 all the way to gap 20. Right, this will be the range I'll be going for. So in other words, when I come to here, okay, I'll straight away filter 12 to 20. What do I mean? Means to say I'm looking for a number that falls into this range that does not appear from 12 draws to gap 20. And here we have 55. This is one of the methods that you can use to filter by using the Win4D Advance software. If you're ready, I'm going in right now. So we only got 4 sets of them. Now, you can actually go right here, go into this direct filter, okay, direct 4D. Immediately you will see a range of numbers, altogether got 48 sets. But of course, with the hot direct, you can actually go further to filter into lesser sets, right? So you can see first it cut down to 24 from 48, almost half. That's saving? Of course there's a saving. Now the question comes is, will I win by the direct number? As you can see, under our direct tracking, we are pretty on dot. So it really depends on whether the direct numbers, I mean the system number that you pick, appears in this category here. So if that's very good chance, I would say, I mean, if you were to tell me, can I guarantee you, I would say no, because if anyone dare to guarantee you, I will tell you, you have to seriously consider whether are you getting the right software, because nothing is guaranteed. All we can say is that we are working very close, all right, to getting you the best direct number by using this latest technology that we have. So you can see for yourself how it goes. Now, before I go any more further, I just want to show to you that you can also copy all this direct number, all right, and then all you need to do is just go into the search here, all right, then you actually can paste them. There you go. Then you can actually take a look at, sorry, not this way. Let me go back to the system 4D. So I'm talking about taking this system 4D here, all right, my apologies. All right, so right there, you go into here, paste. You can also get your hot direct number from here. All right, so you can see, can you see this show hot direct numbers? Yeah, there you go. So you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's 24 numbers. So you can actually take down all those one in red and those in black, you can actually eliminate them. So you actually can further cut down by easily another 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sets. So in other words, instead of 24 sets, right now you only have got a total of how many sets? Good question. 20 sets. Okay, there you go. Okay, let me show you all the 20 sets that I can show to you over here. Can you see that? Okay, this is one of the methods. Now, over in Singapore data, I've got one very important set of 4D numbers to share with you, and I really hope this number will bring you laughter all the way to the bank. All right, take note, it's 0169. Okay, it's for this weekend, as you can see over here. All right, so if you want to know the direct number, there you go. If not, at least go for an iPad. All right, the one in black is not highly recommended. The one in red is a better choice. Now, I already complete my explanations and my sharing for the Singapore data, and I'd like to move on to the Magnum. So if you're ready, let's go on. Okay, same thing. We will go into the summary. Right from here, we'll check into System 2D. We'll do the AA number, and we'll click the Generate button. And over here, we'll click for the best 30 draws. As you can see over here, double 4 is very, very good. So from here, from the double 4 itself, I'll go into the System filter, into the System 4D straight away. I'll total out see 55 sets. Same thing, I'll study the NG table again. Now, maybe I'll go a little bit slower to explain a bit more on this System 2D. Now, why this number is big is because, as you can see over here, alright, starting over for the past 30 draws, he has got 1.4 hit, alright, meaning say averagely 1.4 hit, about almost 2 hit a draw. And when it comes to 20 draws, he has improved. Right now, come to 30 draws, he has even improved. So, all I want to say is that when you see a situation like that, meaning this particular 2D is a very performing 2D. So it's definitely worth you going to pick a good 2D in this manner. But of course, as I mentioned earlier on before I start this video, is that every analysis, every way of doing the 4D analysis, there are many methods. So all I want to say is that this is only one of the methods. Of course, we have more. As you progress, we can even show you more. So bear in mind that learning is never ending. So if you have the software, of course, you are at an advantage because you get to see, you get to practice, and you get to learn faster. But if you do not have, at least you learn the concept, get the number, and I really hope you win from there. So let's go back to study the NG table. The NG table, normally what I do is I love to study all the angles on looking at which are the best top price number. As you can see over here in Magnum itself, right, for the AABC, what is the best range for Magnum? Wow, it looks like Magnum top price 4D usually comes from 12, gap 12 all the way to this range here. Okay, so it's looking more like a higher NG gap. Alright, so it's 12 to 30. So in other words, when you come over to here, right, you actually can go into this thing called the filter 12 to 30. Total, you got 10 sets of them. But of course, the one that's highlighted by my software is actually 4457. So the hot direct, as you can see, is over here. So you again, same thing. Alright, you can actually go into here, right click copy, right, go into the search, copy them, and then search them. At the same time, you take a look at the hot direct numbers that's recommended for you. I've said the one in black are not highly recommended. Now, what I want to say is that the earlier you get the software, the earlier you get to enjoy the benefits of winning. Because as you can see that our tracking is always on top. So if you are not having the software, you are actually at a disadvantage. Okay, let me close this. So let me show you to you one more time. Okay, the hot direct tracking, as you can see here, we really have a lot of top price in our direct number that we recommended to you when you search a number. What I'm trying to say is that, for instance, in Malaysia, I would like to recommend you to take a look at this number 1349 for this weekend, because it's a very good number, right? So after you got the system number, you just need to just go into the hot direct. Usually, as I said, most of the time when you buy these direct numbers, you stand a very good chance. I wouldn't say guarantee you 100%, but I'm saying that the chances is pretty high now as compared to the older versions, because we have made adjustment, we have made improvement. In other words, what this software does for you is actually studying, analyzing it for you while you are actually looking at it. Once you update the results, everything behind the software are doing all the work for you. It's like an intelligence built in to study and to do the analysis for you. Everything done for you at your doorstep. It's just simple. Alright, so for the weekend for Magnum, yes, please take note of 1349. Right? So I'm going to close this, and I'd like to say a word of a very big thank you to all of you. As I said, Examblic could move to this latest technology. We could do so much. As you can see over here, it's all because you are the one who actually encouraged us to do so. And we have done it. And we know we can do it. And we will do it. Thank you so much. And may I take this opportunity once again to thank all of you, alright, for all the time spent watching this video, and thank you for all the support that you've given to Examblic. And truly, we value it, and my gratitude to all of you. Thank you so much. May you have a wonderful and a very wonderful, great weekends. May the hate don't come, and may we see more good results and more top prize winning. And for all Malaysians, if you have not joined us in the Magnum 4D pooling, my word to you is join us the soonest, because with the systems that we have right now, with this software that we have, very good chance that we one day will meet the jackpot group 1. I really hope you do not miss this opportunity. Come in fast. Thank you. Have a nice day, and goodbye to everyone. Goodbye.